The iPhone 11 Pro currently is the worst phone for rideshare. Let's talk about why.
Keith's an amazing guy.
What is up? It is Red, the Rideshare Ginger, coming right back at ya. It's Tuesday morning. I'm on my way to class. Didn't work yesterday. Probably not gonna work. Well, I know I'm not gonna work today. Probably gonna get after it a little bit tomorrow, but that'll be the first day of the week for me. Had a good weekend, and then we'll get after it again next weekend. But we're gonna talk a little bit about the iPhone 11 Pro. It's what was being videoed on. Video quality's great. Like the wide angle camera, all the good stuff. It's overall been a good phone, except for when I'm doing rideshare. And I'm on the Apple upgrade program, so I get a brand new phone every single year, and the cost doesn't really change at all from year to year for me. So I've gone from the 10 to the 10S to now the 11 Pro. And so by comparison, it's not like it's my first iPhone. I know how these things are supposed to work. And I think I'm on my 10th iPhone at this point, something like that. So here's the thing. Once I start working, and I'm going to show you some screen recordings that I got, and it's not operating the way it's supposed to, and it's making me lose money. It sucks. It sucks for rideshare. I've missed out on select pings. I've not been able to track surge on both apps accurately, and that's the issue. Is if I stay in one app the whole time, there's no problems. It doesn't really run slow. It doesn't really do anything. It's the switching back and forth between apps. There's many issues. So pull the screen recording, as you can see here. So as you watch, as I switch from apps, watch how slowly this is uploading and how slow it is to the uptake here. It takes a few seconds before it does anything. And let's flip over to another screen recording here where, watch this. So this ping is sitting on the screen. I am tapping the screen as hard as I can trying to get this damn ping, but it's because the app is frozen and it won't start that it's going to take a second, and then when it finally reloads, it's Uber, so the ping's gone. Lyft, it's not as big of an issue because Lyft gives you a little bit longer to accept, but I've been close to missing some Lyft pings too. And then let's look at this too. Watch this. So this is crazy. So I'll let you see how it for a little bit here. Let's watch these. I'll flip between a couple of apps here and just watch how slowly it takes to upload my position on the map. And that's because the app is frozen at that point. And then watch this. This is the crazy part. Watch the app just close. I didn't swipe up on the screen there. I didn't do any of that. The app just completely closes on me, and then I got to reopen it to get things going again. And let's talk about why this is an issue. So why is it an issue? One, I generally like to use Google Maps when I'm doing Uber, and so I guess not even when I'm saying Google Maps. Google Maps is awful on this right now because of the way it's going. But just in general, I'm following my Maps app, and yes, you're not supposed to use your phone and whatnot while you're going, but if I need to flip between checking surge and I'm following the map with a passenger in the car, and then I flip back, and then all of a sudden my thing's frozen and I was supposed to make a turn, this happened on Saturday where my map was still showing that I had 3 streets until I turned, but it's because it hadn't updated where I was yet. And trust me, it's not a GPS location issue. I know what that looks like. I've had that issue before. This is truly the app is frozen. I can't move the map on the screen. And so I was supposed to turn, and I thought I still had 3 streets, and the passenger was like, hey, it's right here. So I had to not slam on the brakes because we were only going 35, but I had to slow down pretty quickly to get to that turn. And it's killing me in that sense. It's an issue for just navigation with passengers. But then additionally, if you've been doing this long enough, if you're getting to the end of an Uber trip, you want to flip Lyft on, or vice versa. You want to flip the other one on so you can accept a request and not have to wait as long if there's something around. Or if you're on Lyft and you want to check Uber surge, or here's the other one where I know it's losing me money. I can't hold Lyft PZ right now while on an Uber trip, because the Uber app, when I click away from it and come back to it, it just freezes, but it's still going. The Lyft app, when I click away from it and I come back to it after about 30 seconds, it refreshes and restarts. So any PZ that I was holding is gone because I am most of the time now offline. So it is it's brutal right now for a lot of different things. So right now I am basically, once I accept a trip, I am running that app and that app only, and not switching back and forth, with the exception of Uber, because I don't like Uber's navigation. So I use Google Maps. So I'm flipping over to Google Maps and I'm staying on Google Maps for as long as I can. But my issue with Google Maps is I feel like the pin location at the end of the ride isn't the most accurate, and it's easier to see from Uber. So then I'm trying to switch over maybe about a quarter mile before I get to the destination so that Uber can re-upload itself and get refreshed and show me where I'm at. So like, I am playing games, guys. I am playing all kinds of games, and it's games I shouldn't have to be playing because of my damn phone. Like, I'm at the point where I'm just gonna go back and be like, I'm contemplating just saying, give me my 10S back until you figure out your shit. And I understand, like, so right now, Apple is working with me. That's the beauty of it. Got a hold of a senior tech analyst or whatever is what they told me. Who knows if they're actually senior, but supposedly senior tech analyst or whatever the hell they're called. And so first thing we're doing is I'm heading to a store tomorrow, gonna get the iOS uninstalled and reinstalled. So they're gonna reinstall my whole operating system. If it's still an issue the next day, what they're gonna do is they're gonna track my phone for 24 hours and check all the back end like reports and everything. And that's gonna get sent to an engineer. And then they're gonna try to figure out what's going on. I have some ideas as to what it is, because it's only when I'm running multiple apps that are using GPS at once. And so when I was watching the keynote, they did something new with the processors and how some of the processors are turning off at different times so that they maximize battery usage, and they added, I think, 2 extra processors to this phone or something like that. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I think what might be happening is it's prioritizing certain apps, and I'm running too many GPS apps at once, and so it's turning off the other GPS apps. Because I don't notice an issue when I get into my messages. It's not a problem. It's the GPS apps. And then one ancillary minor issue that's kind of weird, every so often it'll just disconnect from Bluetooth in my car. Like, it's only happened, like, I had the phone, I think, a little over a week now, maybe a week and a half, and it'll randomly just like disconnect from my car, but it's only happened maybe like 10 times since I've had it. So like, and then it'll reconnect in like 30 seconds. So I don't know what's going on there. Just something weird with the Bluetooth, I guess. But so we're gonna see what's going on. But if they can't get this phone fixed through this weekend, like, I don't get angry, and I was about to chuck this damn phone out the window because I was missing select pings. I missed the 45 Plus XL this weekend. It's brutal, and like, I flip between my apps so much, because what I do is I have my Lyft app, I have my Uber app, sometimes Google Maps app, and then my group chat, and then messages with my girlfriend. Those are kind of the 5 things that I'm going between very quickly. And like, the message with girlfriend, that normally holds off during a trip. Messages with the group chat, usually during a trip, hold off unless I need to know something like, hey, what's the best way here? Hey, is there traffic here? Hey, what's the surge map look like? That's one of the benefits of being in a group chat, guys. You got to know what the surge map looks like. So I'll flip, and like, I'm flipping between those apps quite frequently to check things, or to hold surge, or to accept a trip while I'm already on a trip. So I don't know, guys. We're gonna try to get this thing figured out. I'll keep you guys updated, but as of right now, iPhone 11 Pro is the worst phone for rideshare at the moment. Don't get it right now. Hold off on it. I'll let you know if they fix my shit. And maybe it's a one-off problem. It's not, and like, it's just my phone. My specific phone is the issue. I doubt it, but maybe it is. I don't think my phone's that special. Like, we'll see. But until next time, guys, I appreciate the views. I appreciate the likes, the comments, whatever it is, guys. Thanks for watching.